Well, like I said, I was working way too much at one point, and that was like last year. It was like 2014. You don't have time to make friends. Like you just are. Like, I wrote a post on my blog where I'm like, you can feel really isolated. If I wasn't working with my husband, I would be like, great. I literally don't talk to anyone except my clients. And so, a lot of relationships that I formed through business have become friendships, which I'm really grateful for. But there's times where I'm like, no, I can't hang out. Oh my gosh, when's the last time I've hung out with this friend? And so that's been a challenge. Working with your spouse is a challenge. Like, you have to be able to turn off the coworker mentality and like date your husband or your wife and like actually be like romantic.
Like romantic partner, not just business partners.
Yeah. Like you can't be like on a romantic date with your husband and be like, did you invoice? You know, like, because it's like all of a sudden they're coworkers sitting at the table. So that's a challenge, and not be like micromanaging them or like be shifting between boss and like you feel like an employee sometimes when they're like heading up something. So, and just like money, like you have to really like, we're growing. We just hired a studio manager, like, and we have a developer on retainer. You're responsible for these people's lives, and all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, like you have to like handle everything well so that they aren't like, they can get paid.
Yeah. Also, it's not just you.
Yeah, that's scary. We also have a studio now, so that overhead was added, and that changes things. So I think like growing is amazing, but you have to, we've taken it in like small strides, not necessarily like sprinted towards like full-fledged agency.
Like little baby steps.
Yeah.